Okay, let's be real. You hear the term artificial intelligence literally everywhere, but what does it actually mean? It's way more than just a buzzword for tech companies. So in this explainer, we're gonna cut through all the noise, get past the sci-fi stuff, and build a really solid understanding of what AI is and, why it feels like it's changing everything.
So let's just jump right in with a question, and it might sound a little weird at first. Is your email spam filter smarter than a calculator? Seriously, think about it. The answer to that question gets right to the heart of what separates a truly intelligent system from just a regular old computer program.
To really tackle that question, we've got to start at square one. We need to get on the same page with a clear, no-nonsense definition of what artificial intelligence actually is.
So here it is, the classic textbook definition. But the key thing to get here is that AI isn't just one single technology. It's a huge field of computer science, and it's all about building machines that can mimic how we think, learning from stuff that's happened, reasoning through problems, and even fixing their own mistakes along the way.
And that leads us to a really, really big idea. A normal computer program just follows a recipe, a list of commands from A to B. But in AI, it's designed to be goal-oriented. It looks at the world around it and then figures out its own way to get something done, whether that's winning a complex game or just keeping your inbox from being a total mess.
Okay, so this brings us right back to where we started, the calculator versus the spam filter. Let's draw a really sharp line between the way these two things think. Honestly, if you get this one distinction, you'll understand more about AI than most people. Think of it like this. It's a tale of two different worlds. On the left, you have traditional software. It's deterministic. That just means it's super rigid. It follows rules that were written for it. If something new pops up that it wasn't programmed for, it just breaks. But on the right, you've got AI. It's probabilistic. It thinks in terms of chances and likelihoods. It makes educated guesses about the world so it can handle all the messy, fuzzy stuff. Our good old calculator, right? It's the perfect example of a deterministic system. It is unbelievably precise. It will give you the right answer to 2 + 2 a million times in a row. But it can't learn anything new, it can't adapt, and it has zero flexibility. It just does what it's told, and that's it.
And here is the total opposite. The spam filter is probabilistic. No one gave it a giant list of every single spam email in the world. That's impossible. Instead, it was shown millions of examples, and it learned the patterns of what spam looks like. So when a brand new scam email arrives, when it's never seen, it calculates the probability that it's junk and then acts. It adapts. So, is it smarter? Well, in a really important way, yeah, it is. This whole idea of learning from data, that's actually a pretty new thing. To get why AI feels like it's exploding right now, we have to take a quick look back at its history, which really breaks down into two very different eras.
So the history of AI is really a tale of two completely different philosophies. You had the early days, from the 50s to the 80s, which was all about something called symbolic AI. People now call it good old-fashioned AI. And then you have today, which is the era of data-driven AI. Back in the day, with good old-fashioned AI, engineers literally tried to write down all the rules of how the world works. To get a computer to recognize a cat, they would write code that said, if it has whiskers and it has pointy ears, then it is a cat. And look, that worked great for things with clear rules, like a game of chess. But it completely fell apart in the messy, unpredictable real world. The modern revolution completely flipped that script. Instead of feeding a machine rules, we now feed it data, just enormous amounts of it. We show an AI a million pictures of cats, and it figures out the pattern of catness all by itself. This shift, from engineering knowledge by hand to learning from data, is the engine driving this entire AI boom. Okay, so we know that modern AI learns from data to achieve its goals, but what can these systems actually do? What kind of tools does an AI have in its cognitive toolkit? Well, modern AI tries to copy these core human-like skills. It all starts with perception, using computer vision to see the world, kind of like facial recognition on your phone. Then you've got natural language understanding, which is how you can talk to a smart speaker and it actually gets what you're asking. Next up is reasoning and problem solving. Think of a Maps app finding you the fastest way through traffic. And finally, there's interaction, the AI communicating back to us, or in the case of robots, actually moving around and acting in the world. All right, we have covered a ton of ground here, from spam filters to the entire history of AI. So if you're gonna remember just one single thing from all of this, what should it be? This right here is the whole ballgame. For decades, computers have been amazing, incredibly powerful calculators. They follow our instructions perfectly. But AI represents a fundamental change. We're moving towards machines that can cognize, that can perceive, understand, reason, and learn on their own. This isn't just a faster computer, it's a totally different kind of machine.
And that kind of leaves us with a huge and maybe the most important question of all. As we build these systems that are moving past simple calculation and into the world of actual cognition, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What comes next?